Hi Sagittarius, how are you guys doing? Welcome to Sagittarius Tarot and another reading. Today's reading will be focusing on the new moon in Gemini on June 6th. That new moon in particular is going to be all about you working on your communication skills, trying to listen more than always trying to drive your opinion forward or looking for some sort of answer within each communication. So the whole point here is to learn to listen more, trying to balance and calibrate also your communication skills and trying to sound more friendly and less abrasive. So this is also a good time to mingle and hang out and connect with people casually, friends, neighbors, family, whomever, right? It's also a good time to not only like just focus on communications that have a purpose, right? Like sometimes we communicate to address a situation or to offer an opinion or to look for a solution, whatever. This new moon is telling you to just enjoy conversing for the sake of it. Just purely so you would, enjoy it. It's also a great time. New moon is a great time to start. And so anything that has to do with like writing, speaking, communicating, all these projects, even stuff like photography, promoting, social media, all of that, it's a really, really great time to launch something or to practice all of that. I just want you with this new moon to sort of allow people to feel at ease within, like, whenever they're within your presence, and to also feel at ease with them at the same time. This is mainly like what this whole new moon Gemini is going to be in terms of like overall energy. Now, let's get into specific for you, my dear Saggies, and look at what is that going to affect you, like how is it going to affect you, right? We're going to be pulling 4 cards. The first one is going to be, sorry, not 4, like 8, right? So 2 2 2 2. The first 2 cards are going to be from the whispers of the Lord Ganesha, and they will be looking at where did Saggy have been a little bit too self-involved or focusing a lot of your energy towards the you versus the them, right? And so that's what we're going to be looking at, because that's an energy that we already played it out and got what we needed from, and so it's time to move from it during this new moon. So let's look at that for you, dear Sagittarius. That's going to be interesting. Let's see. The first card you get is guidance. I love it. So yeah, like I said, this new moon is more of a time to listen than guide, right? Maybe you have been coaching a little too much, or always during a conversation addressing the problem or trying to help people out or guide them to the way or help them find clarity or whatever that is. Whether this is part of your job or calling or passion, right? Like, let's say if you're a psychologist, a life coach, a tarot reader, even a doctor, like anyone who just, lawyer, anyone whose job is to talk to other people. But even if it's not that, even if it's just like during your normal conversations with your lover, with your family, with your friends, you have been playing the role of channeling the higher consciousness and playing a guide for these people. It's number 33 and it's 3 plus 3 equals 6. So you've been playing the role of nurturer. And so as much as you still going to play that role, I just want you to switch it up. And this is what the universe is telling you here. You need to switch it up in this new moon on June 6th and try to just be more of a passive listener rather than a conversation, like what do you call it? Conversation. The word just like escaped me. Try instead of leading the conversation. Yeah, let's look at the other cards coupled with this one. This one is upright as well. So you get blessings in reverse. And yeah, I think it's time for you to get a little bit more fun and playful in your manifestation and in leading your daily life. Because when the blessings is in reverse, and this what was saying that you have been too focused on that area, which means that you were trying to manifest from a place of need. Maybe you're going through a lack. Maybe you got even too serious or too obsessed or too fixated about trying to attract blessings or manifest them or create them. And so, again, with this new moon, I want you to play more of a passive role and to try to let go of all of that and to just try to be in the moment. Like, just, enjoy observing, enjoy listening without, when I say observe and listen, also like that's without the agenda of analyzing or trying to understand what's going on. No, just simply being present, being in the moment, enjoying things unfolding. This is really just a time for play and fun and experimentation and just being, while trying to shut down a little bit, right? Give them a break, your higher faculties. More casual energy, yeah. So with the Deviant Moon Tarot here, we're gonna look at how what you have been doing has already affected those you cared about or loved ones around you. So let's see how that energy played out in your environment in the past. So the first card you get is the Four of Wands in reverse. So I think that all of that guidance that you have been given was to help out certain individuals around you that you love. This could be your partner, right? This could be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife. This could also be a family member, a dear one, loved one. And so this could also be like a business partner. Regardless, this person has not been feeling very stable when it comes to their energy. Maybe they were also having like a creative block if they're in the creative industry, or they were feeling like as if their energy isn't stable. So they would be, let's say, feeling very energetic 1 second, and then all of a sudden they feel very lethargic or tired, right? Or they could also not feel very stable and happy. So maybe they're going through something rough and you were guiding them, right? And what this is showing me is that you have done your job when it comes to that person. So that's why like you need to move on from this energy. Whether you actually help them get out of this, or whether for now your role is like just ends, it's going to become redundant if you continue, and it's up to them to apply what you taught them. So it's something like that. Let me pick the second card for you and see what is it coupled with. It's coupled with the Five of Swords, and that was the blessings in reverse. And yeah, exactly. With the Five of Swords, there is this like, wait, let me just pull something. I just want to make sure. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, this talks a lot about, sometimes it talks about defeat or surrender or self-sabotage or lack of communication, abuse, whatever it is, right? And the way I see it, that all of this, trying to swim against the current, like the salmon fish, trying to be obsessed or fixated towards manifesting certain blessing, all this like rat race, all this like incessant hustle, whatever, has somehow turned you a bit too serious or a bit too like a Debbie Downer. Like, So you're maybe venting way too much. You've been really maybe like negative. Maybe you've been, dragging down other people's energy. And so because of that, that's how I told you, like, you gotta be fun, casual, just let go, get out of your mind, right? Because that was sort of either like it was some sort of like it became into self-sabotage, but not only that, like it was starting to drag people down, right? And that's not what you want to see create in your environment, even though like sometimes you struggle. But I think you already shared that enough, and that's why there is a whole moving on from this energy, right? With this new moon in Gemini, now you are going to let go and stop being that fixated and allow the blessings to come whenever they do. You are going to stop being so fixated on, feeling defeated or lost, or playing victim and all of that. And you're going to stop, guiding so much, because you already played that role successfully and your role ended anyhow. Like, it's no longer your responsibility to play that role with this in like unstable situation or person. And that is why the new moon in Gemini is coming here to take you out of all that energy and try to turn you more into a passive listener, a passive observer, someone who's just enjoy being in the moment, someone who's light and casual and fun and doesn't dig too deep, and just goes with the flow and just is amused and enjoyed by the daily stuff that's going on, daily communications, casual communications. And yeah, you're gonna find that like once you embrace that lighter persona, that things are gonna go great for you. For that, let us discover what is that talking about exactly. So let's see first, how can you be more of service to yourself and to those around you, thanks to this new moon. And you get with it the Lover's Oracle. We're going to be picking 2 cards with the Lover's Oracle. So let us look at the first card. The first card is: life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. What was I just telling you? What was I just telling you? You just gotta let go. You just gotta go with the flow. You just gotta stop being obsessed on trying to control a certain cycle, and you just gotta allow it to end, because you are creating unnecessary stress for you and for those people around you. Because even in guidance, sometimes, if sometimes let's say someone is stuck and you play the role and you insist on keep on coaching them, at some point it becomes counterintuitive and you're actually just like bugging them. Like, you just gotta let them figure it out at some point and let them process what you said and let it sink in. Look, these are representing all these cycles, like the seasons of nature and the cycles of life. And so you really just gotta go with it, Saji. Why was I telling you? Go with it. I love this. Let's be picking another card to see how can all of this benefit you and benefit all these people around you, this new moon in Gemini. And so you get: when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And this also goes exactly with the message I was sharing with you at the beginning of this video when I was describing the new moon in Gemini transit. And I was telling you that sometimes you do, like a conversation or communication or connecting doesn't always have to be about finding an answer or getting to the bottom of a matter or whatever. Sometimes it's just for the sake of it, just for the sake of connecting. Because sometimes you just gotta not only accept that there is no answer, that's the fun of it, that sometimes the conversation just serves that purpose, just conversing and connecting without necessarily finding which is right and which is wrong. And that's what this card is telling you. Yeah, all of these are just telling you to just be in the moment. Be in the moment, dear Sagittarius. Be in the moment. I'm gonna leave that like that for you to read the messages. That's so beautiful. Sweet. Now, To end the reading, I have a surprise for you. This is the first time we're going to be picking a card from the Sacred Traveler Oracle. So, yay, new moon in Gemini. Let us see what's going to give you like clarity as you venture into this new moon energy. Because like with every new moon, there's like this new beginning or new energy that's going to take you on a journey that where you will see the fruit of what you began here in develop or manifest in the full moon. And so let us look at that. Let us look during this journey that will start in June 6th. What is it going to give you clarity throughout it all? Let us look. First card you get is in upright. Answering the call, the time is now. Come on! How many times have I like repeated for you during this reading that you gotta just live in the moment, be present, go with the flow, just don't resist, just, not overthink, shut down your higher faculties. Come on, and you get answering the call, the time is now. Yeah, the time is now. If on that new moon, around the time of the 6th of June, maybe something started to boil or happen before the 6th of June, and 6th of June is when it will actually manifest, or you need to give an answer, or whether this is something that will be kickstarted on the 6th of June onwards. This is all about an opportunity that's gonna knock on your door. An adventure, an idea, an opportunity, a job, a friendship, a challenge, whatever that is, love. The time is now. Just answer the call. That's it. You see, like, she's just going forward, venturing into this, leaving the comfort zone and venturing into this magical forest without even thinking, just as she is, just opening the door and just running. And that's what I want you to do, to just run, just answer the call. The time is now. This is going to be a fun ride. Because if you overthink it, you wouldn't have like gone through it. This is going to be a very, very fun ride. I love it. Let's look at what's the other card that's going to give you more clarity throughout all of this. Like, that's a major yes card. I love it. Okay. And so, by the way, the grace and gratitude, like upright. I'm just so excited. Before I read this, this could also be a phone call, right? If your phone rang around the 6th of June, answer the motherfucking call. If you didn't have the time, or you didn't notice, or you went, I don't know, sleeping, or it was on silent, whatever, and it was a missed call, take that phone, dial back, figure it out. Answer the motherfucking call. It could be an email, it could be a DM, it could be whatever. Just answer all of them. Don't leave anything pending here. Don't leave anything unread. Okay? Now, you get with it another card that's upright. Like, how beautiful. And it says grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. And again, gratitude is the force and the energy that always takes us to being able to live in the moment, in the present moment. Every time we want to go out of our minds, try to leave all this, OCD manifesting type of energy, when we get so fixated or obsessed with our goals, or we want to make something happen, or we're trying to control the narrative, or bend time, or play on gods, or whatever that is. The only way to just remember to leave it and to just be in the moment, even when sometimes we're going through something negative too, the only way is through grace and gratitude. Whenever we're going through something horrendous, or not working out, or whatever that is, or we never get too serious, gratitude and grace is how our joy expands. I want you to be graceful towards yourself and towards others as well. That's why I told you to just listen to them instead of trying to be very active, leading the conversation. Just be graceful towards their opinions, their conversations, what they're going through, all of that. Be graceful towards yourself. Be grateful for everything that you have and that you're blessed with, and focus on that. And you're no longer going to be obsessed about this blessings unfolding, and everything will happen. Grace and gratitude. answering the call. Through gratitude, joy expands. The time is now. What a beautiful, beautiful reading. Something major is going to happen for you. And it's so serendipitous, and it's only going to become apparent and evident for you the second you move on from that past energy and just let go and just be in the moment and be fun and be playful and answer calls and talk to people and go out and hang out and look at things just for the fuckery of it and do things just because, and be casual and be light and be fun and be playful and be just happy and joyful, and have grace towards yourself and others, and have gratitude. How beautiful is it? How beautiful is it, Saji? I love you so, so much. Thank you for watching till the end. Thank you for clicking the like button. Thank you for sharing my video by clicking the share button as well. Thank you for leaving me down comments below. And thank you for everyone who already subscribed. If you didn't, please click the Sagittarius Tarot logo at the end to subscribe. It's for free and it helps my work reach a wider audience. If you are interested in more information that are not featured within my YouTube readings, you can check my Instagram page, Easy Simple Bliss, okay, where you will find so many other information that I share with you daily. If you're interested in a private a recorded reading for you that you can request, please send me a DM on my Instagram page. For donations as well, you can do it there, because this takes a lot of time and effort creating all this content, so I appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. Stay blessed, aligned, and connected. And happy new moon in Gemini, June 6th. I cannot wait to figure out and to hear all your stories about what call you answered.